It's the biggest grill ever made in Reporoa.
Yes.
It's $500.
We will ring up the newspaper.
Yeah.
Write up a story. Hey, what are you doing with that thing?
I'm filming you, Morris.
It's back to the old days.
Yes.
Telling the folks at home.
This will be...
It's nice for the visitors because they can remember the old times, how it went in the old days, instead of having a gas and all that artificial
I
stuff.
will be able to tell my grandchildren.
Better, you can take them one day to eat.
Back in the older days, I went to what I thought was going to be the Reporoa Mayor's place for a dinner, and we had chops and sausages and steak on the biggest barbecue in New Zealand. Cost a bloody fortune, but it was a good grill.
But the barbecue in place was big. So to honor the original design, we had to stick with it.
Yes, exactly.
So
and Morris had a little bit of input in
in
supporting the controlled air intake
C-A-I.
principle.
I see a lot more soot on the outside of the chimney.
What?
A lot more soot on the outside of the chimney.
Don't worry about that. We're not cooking on the outside of the chimney. We're cooking on the grill.
But that's...
We have
CII.
CAI. We have at least half an hour of drinking time before we put the CII in
It's actually
place.
quite a nice heat coming on.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's nice just to get a touch of...
You could have a barbecue in the middle of winter. Balaclava,
Yes.
big socks. Probably want to keep your gum
You can
boots
even
on.
sleep on top of the chimney. Like the Russians
Santa.
do.
Yeah.
Must be a pretty skinny Santa coming down that chimney.
But that's where they practice.
Do they have Santa in Holland?
No, he doesn't come. They have a Dutch one that comes 3 weeks earlier.
3 weeks earlier.
Yeah. He comes on
Hey,
the 5th of
I
December.
was told that you
Because
had
you can't go
2
there.
Easters and 2
Yeah.
Christmases or something and 2...
But no Santa.
But you know, like,
We don't have a Santa.
now yeah, we have Santa. It's
a different
derived. The Dutch one is the original one,
Yeah.
and then
Oh, yeah, whatever.
yeah, you know that. Like the Dutch always had Santa Claus, so they had New Amsterdam was New York. So the English came there and they Santa Claus, you know, they called it like that.
I thought,
that's how it arrived.
I thought Santa
and they
Claus
didn't.
came from somewhere like Norway.
Yeah, but that's the story they made up.
It's really the story they made
Ah,
up because
yeah, whatever.
Who wants to live on the North Pole,
Morris,
really?
listen. The real Santa
Yes,
comes from Spain.
Spain.
He lived in Turkey, in Mira, a little village, and he gave presents on his birthday away to the kids of the village.
Okay.
And
But
then
he was a religious person, he was a Catholic bishop.
No.
And he turned out to be a saint, and that's how Santa Claus.
Saint.
Saint Claus.
Saint Nicholas.
Saint Nicholas.
Are you serious?
Santa Claus. Yeah, I Morris, mean, it's true. And then the Dutch came to New York and they didn't understand about Santa Claus and they made it Santa Claus. And then the whole world ran away with the story and they ended up with Santa Claus living somewhere in
the North Pole.
In the North Pole, yeah.
Morris, be just about there, isn't it?
No, be patient.
Yes, Pop.
Menzo, a good barbecue is where you have plenty of patience. See, this part here, in there, that's getting close.
Yeah.
So we've still got another good 10-15 minutes yet.
10-15 minutes and 15 hours.
Now we've got a device here that will measure the temperature.
Bugger off with that bloody thing. You don't need a measuring device. Frickin' heck. Seriously.
It's